How you guys and girls doing today? Blackboard Gamer here, and in this video I'm going to bring y'all some more tips on 5 things that you probably don't do with Genji that you need to start doing. Let's do it. How y'all doing? Now, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for stopping by my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to hit the subscribe button at the very bottom for keeping up update with all my videos, and I appreciate it. Now, the 5 things that I want y'all to do, I'm going to start right off. Number 1, which I have a problem with myself, which I need to start doing, and this is just a random game right here. This is just a arcade mode. It's a free for all. But like, what thing I want to start doing with Genji a lot more that I don't do is ask for heals. I see that a lot, and I see people don't ask for heals a lot because, like, you know, they really don't want to be an ass. Like, I've seen, like, it's a medium. It's like between not asking for heals because you don't want to seem like an ass, and then people are not going to heal you on purpose, and then spamming the heal button a lot, and then nobody's really going to heal you, and then that's it. So there's a big difference between those two, and I really want to elaborate on that and tell y'all, just ask for heals. Like, you know, don't be afraid not just to hit it, just hit it like once or twice. Don't be afraid to ask people for it. You know, just hit it once or twice. If nobody wants to heal you, that's fine. There are health packs around the map for a reason, but like I said, don't be afraid, because like what people don't know, they can't help you with. So like I said, just ask for heals, and you'll be amazed, because I've been in competitive games when I asked for heals and I actually got them. So ask for heals every once in a while, y'all. So don't be afraid to hit that button, even if people do get mad at you. Number 2 is remember who you're playing. When I say remember who you're playing, it can go both ways, and what I mean is, like, this is just a personal opinion, but people don't like Genji. People don't like the fact that he's a cyborg ninja with all this agility and movement, can't keep up with them, and people often abuse that and really treat you bad in a game that you go into. Like, this is like a personal opinion of mine. Like, just remember who you're playing, and remember when you're playing like a 3-star high tier set character, people, they're gonna have like a different opinion about you. They're gonna be you're gonna be the very first person to blame, and just make sure that even when you're blamed, you're still gonna do you. You don't switch off of a character that you know to a character you don't know because you're being pressured. Like I said, you're using a 3-star character that has a lot of potential, but also is really hard to get kills. So just remember that, and remember that, like, if people do decide to be assholes and not heal you or not help you, that try to be able to get things done on your own, and try to, like, you know, get those valuable picks and still try to tough that game out. Number 3 is, this kind of goes along with number 1, but have a friend that heals. This is, now I understand that some of y'all don't have friends that are actually gamers, or friends that actually play the game. And sometimes y'all have to go into solo queue or solo competitive, but if you can at least just get one person, even if you see somebody who's in quick play or competitive that's not a complete asshole, and, like, you know, just invite him. You see he has like good heals, he has like a good SR or something, just invite him. Just see if he wants to play with you for heals. I mean, for all you know, he could be like an amazing healer, and he might focus you a little bit more than he focuses everyone else, which is still good. I mean, of course you want everybody to be healed, you know, in general, but he could also be healing you, and make sure that you're always getting your heals. So like, try to get a friend to play with you if you can. Like I said, I've got like a couple of friends that I play with, and you know, they make sure that, of course, I'm healed. You know, they don't hate on me or nothing like that. They make sure that everybody's healed. They try to focus on me, you know, to make sure, because DPS is important, and some people don't realize that. So see if you can play with at least one person, get a friend up in quick play, competitive, anything like that. Now, what I wanted to say about this one, I'm gonna take my time on this one. This is number 4, and y'all, cyber agility is the most important skill that you have in your skill set when it comes to Genji. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, your deflect, yes, extremely important, can deflect ults, can get kills. Your dash, yes, resets on kill, very effective. Only 50%, I mean, only 50 health it takes down though. But your agility, y'all, like, I just noticed this, and even though this could sound really newbie, but like, when somebody told me, they were like, oh, you do backflips and front flips in the air when you're Genji, when you double jump, and I was like, really? Because, like, of course I never pay attention to other Genjis in the game, so like, I didn't know that. But y'all, it is extremely hard to hit Genji as it is when he's running, let alone doing front flips and back flips in the air and being able to climb multiple times. You can avoid a lot of things when you're climbing and jumping, so make sure you're using that to your advantage whenever you can. I mean, don't just stay on the ground, and don't just, like, you know, just try to be as immobile as possible. Like, be mobile, like jump. As you can like see in this game, I'm constantly trying to double jump, I'm constantly trying to climb up walls, do spins. I mean, I'm doing stupid stuff and that throws the enemy off, because it's already hard enough to hit you as it is. Like I said, you're doing front flips and back flips and dashes and crawling up walls. There's sometimes people are going to leave you alone, and like you'll have enough time to go get a pick or two, because they're leaving you alone because they just can't hit you, or they'll get mad, or they'll try to focus you. You can actually bring them away from their team because they get so mad. I can't tell you how many times a McCree or a Winston or somebody has chased me down because they were just so mad that they couldn't hit me, that they actually got away from their team, and they were low health and didn't even realize it, and I was able to kill them and get a valuable pick for my team. So like I said, y'all, use that cyber agility whenever you can. Make sure you're spamming the jumps, spamming the dash, not spamming the dash, spamming the jumps, spamming the wall climb, spamming the double jumps, doing front flips, back flips, doing 360s, just anything you can do. And this takes me to my last and final tip, which is most Genjis do this, but I wanted to add this because in my last video I said to go after the tanks. Number 5 is also make sure to pick off the weak. This is just, in my opinion, I think it's like a common sense one rare. Just pick off the weak. Pick off, you know, people who really can't escape you. But be careful who you pick off. Like, for example, you can easily go after a Widowmaker, but if you dash at her while she's in your sights, it's going to be an instant kill. While she's in your sights, it's going to be an instant kill. Or like, you know, go after a Lucio or a Zenyatta, like, you know, and make them ult, because like you say, when you go after a target that's extremely important, like a healer, they're gonna freak out most likely, and they're gonna pop their ult so that way you don't kill them and then you can't ult or something like that. So try to force somebody to use their ult on you. If I try to force a Lucio or a Zen, because that's extremely viable, after they ult, then that means after you can wait and go hide, and then you can pop your ult, and there's nothing the enemy can do about that. So make sure, and then like I said, but just be careful about that, because when you go after someone, when you go after a healer, a good team will protect the healers. A good team will have coordination. They'll have communication inside of their team chat or their voice chat, and the healers will let them know that they're being attacked. So be really careful and try to catch them off guard. Try to kill the healers as fast as you can, because like I said, a team without heals is a useless team. So a team, that's the number 2 things, y'all. A team without heals and a team without damage, the most useless team. So please make sure you try to get those healers and also attack those tanks too. So y'all, let me know what y'all think on these 5 tips. These are just 5 more I wanted to bring to y'all. I just noticed it myself, and I noticed the things that I wasn't doing that I really needed to start doing, and I was watching some other pro Genjis play, and I was like, you know, I want to step up my game, and I was like, why not share it with the community? So let me know exactly what y'all think of these tips, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Black Boy Gamer out this jank. Just remember, like I said, if you did like this video, please thumbs it up and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video. I'm out.
6 months later,